It's the Everglades. Way out in the Everglades. Actually, I really don't know where. Probably the only way we can figure out where we are right now is through our Lowrance graph. Oh, he got off. Oh, in the glades! In the glades! Talk about how you're supposed to hook them. That's how you're supposed to hook them. Somebody will pass you and you'll just be like, what's that? And you'll see them and they'll go, woo! So I just had the first peacock I've seen in 20 years, because it was 20 years since the last time I was in the Everglades. Just had the first peacock, swipe at my jerker like 4 times, nothing, didn't get him. The very next, I pick up my flipper, very next flip, get a bite and miss like a 4-pound largemouth. How disheartening to start a day. Like, gosh, doubles, what's going on? Oh, God. We can't even catch a bass. They're everywhere and we can't catch one. What have you got, sir? Ooh, that looks like that might be a bowfin. Aha! It is our friend the bowfin. Oh, don't do that, dude. Oh, dude, don't do that. Hey, peacock! Oh, God, don't get off! Oh, God, don't get off! I've never said that in my entire life. I see all these guys on TV going, don't get off, don't get off. I got a peacock. Don't get off! Don't get off! Oh, God. Oh, please. Oh. I have caught a peacock bass! Look at that dude. The jerking plug. We've only been here like 45 minutes. I caught me a fish. That's a pretty good one too. Supposedly down here in this area, they're not very big. The release of the peacock. To fight another day, we shall free the fighter. We shall free the fighter. Look at that guy. Awesome. That made the whole trip worthwhile right there. Dude. So I just caught a peacock. That is so cool. I mean, they have them down here in the Everglades. It's not like they're not down here. You know, they have them down here. But it's something that I've caught like 3 or 4 in my life. Well, now like 4 or 5. But 20 years ago, you know, so it's been 20 years since I've caught one of those things. You could see how hard it fought just for, you know, it was a 2.5 pounder and it just fought really hard. And that's just awesome. You know, it's just there's so many unique fish species down here in the Everglades, and there's all cichlids and all these crazy stuff. I don't even know what they are, but you know, the peacock's that really cool exotic. And hell, we were only here like 45 minutes maybe and we caught one. So that's freaking awesome. I am jacked up. Let's do it some more. I got him, son. I got me another peacock, boys. That's number 2. Whoa. Look at here, boy. Look at here, boy. Look at the orange on that guy. Look at that. How about that? Number 2. We're gonna catch a bunch of largemouth today, but that is a pretty cool bycatch. Who says you gotta go to Brazil to catch peacock bass? I wonder if somebody catches one of those on MLF, if it'll count. Things that make you go, If you look back here, you'll see that there's 4 or 5 alligators sitting there. They are feeding because there's the water's low down here right now, and there's some water running out of back in the Everglades, and they're sitting right there. So I don't think we'd want to fall in the water right here. You might be lunch. There's a lot of bushes along the side, and this is a deeper side of the canal too behind me. So I'm gonna pull out a 7.6 heavy action TI. I got 18-pound sunline on here, 7-to-1 reel, 7.6 heavy action. I'm gonna rig up like a 1/2 ounce weight, because I think that'll be just enough to pull down in these bushes, the ones that don't have mats in them. See, some of them have mats in them, and of course I'll drop my big punching weight in those. But I need to tie up something that is a little bit lighter too. So I'm gonna do that right now. 1/2 ounce weight, put a little bobber stopper on it. I'm going to take a Trocar Big Nasty flipping hook, because it's my favorite flipping hook. See, I got a box full of Trocars, but we're going to use this one in particular. Fa la 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 la. On here, we're going to tie him on a San Diego jam knot. I always jam it in my pants right there. Be real careful when you jam it down there, though. There could be issues. So I'm just public service announcement. Be real careful about that. The San Diego jam. Take it, go like that. Go twice. Wrap it through the loop 3 times. Jason misses a bass. Wet it. Pull it tight. That's all there is to it. You're going to end up with 3 tag ends. Do like that. Take your little snippy snips. Cut them off. Grab us a pack of Slim Black Blue Flake. The water's real dark down here. It's not muddy. It's pretty clear, but it's dark. It's that tannic color, so black and blue is hard to beat. Simple Texas rig. And then we are going to be ready to flip into those bushes. Put it up. Slide your bobber stopper down. We're ready to flip some bushes, boys. And my buddies are calling me, asking me where I'm catching all these fish. Look at this one. Yes, sir. See this? See, this is how I can multitask. We can film. I can catch bass. I hear Jason's drag squealing behind me. He's got bass, and I'm trying to describe to my buddy Luke Clausen where we're catching all these bass. Did anybody notice how many times I said bass in that statement? It was a lot, because that's what we're doing today. Jason got another big one? Oh, wait a minute. And then run west a pretty good ways, and you'll see a connect. What you got, sir? Look. Oh, dude, what the? So he's been rigging it like this. And it just, for some reason, the hookup ratio just doesn't work like that. If you hook it through on this side, all the way through, and then come back out on the opposite side of the little O-ring, you'll catch way more when it's like, I don't know why, that just the hook being out here instead of over here is just way better. Low and low. Got you a nice one, son. You a nice one. Dump it in this thing, and I'm gonna jack a big one. I'm gonna dump it right in here. That was a terrible cast. Flip, pitch, whatever. That really didn't go very far in there. That was terrible. Let me reset and try that again. Let's try a little deeper in the mat. Let's try like right there. Yep. Like that. I told you. I told you! I told you! When he flipped, he kicked me right in the nards. Super cool. Oh.
Hey, JT.
Huh?
Need a little help, man.
A little help?
Might need a little help. Might be a big one.
Oh, golly. That's a big one, boy.
That mudfish? What is that?
That is not a mudfish.
I got trouble.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh, he's under the mat.
Get him.
Oh! Oh, easy.
He's right there. He's right there. He's right there.
Oh, God. Oh, I got him. Yeah, boys. The old salt lick is doing some justice again. Yeah. Everglades bassing. We are catching some good ones today. Well, let me phrase that. I'm catching some good peacocks, and J-Bro is catching some good large. In the glades! In the glades! Woo!
sweet.
All right, guys, so here was the bait that Jason royally kicked my butt on today. It's a net bait salt lick. It's a 5-inch. We put a little O-ring on it. And how I like to rig this thing, a lot of people will rig it just like that. I have a problem missing a lot of fish like that. I don't know, somehow how they bite it or something. It just doesn't work very well for me. So how I like to do a wacky rig is I'll come in on one side of it like this, go all the way through the bait, and then so the hook comes out on the other side like that. And it's not perfectly straight, but it's a little bit more where the hook is kind of out more. And I just seem to catch a lot more fish with it rigged like that instead of the other way. But you know, we were throwing 12-pound sunline leader. He's just throwing it out there, and I'm trying to do everything else I can do, although I did catch a couple of peacocks. But I'm trying to do everything I can do, and just, dude, that thing was the star of the show today. Real clear water. That's the time to be throwing that wacky rig. So if you guys liked today's episode, make sure to smash that subscribe button. JT Kenney Fishing, Instagram, all that stuff, check it out. We are gonna be pumping out the videos. We're always gonna have a bunch of fun like you saw today. You saw us catch a bunch today, even some peacocks. Mostly largemouth, but we caught a couple peacocks. Super fun day. Like us, subscribe, hit all that stuff. Catch us next time. Talk about how you're supposed to hook them. That's how you're supposed to hook them.